Hello and welcome, dear friends, to Aureterra. Today, we are exploring the cozy world of autumn decorating through the lens of French country style. Our theme is all about muted ochre and olive tones, blended with rustic textures and timeless elegance. Whether you are redesigning a room or simply looking for seasonal inspiration, this guide will help you create spaces that feel warm, inviting, and authentically French countryside. Be sure to stay with us until the very end, because each room we'll reveal adds another layer of charm you will not want to miss. This cozy French country living room feels like autumn has gently moved indoors. The muted ochre walls and olive drapery create a warm backdrop for a rustic stone fireplace. Plush linen sofas with embroidered cushions and a patterned rug in mossy greens invite you to settle in. It's a space where golden light softens every detail, wrapping the room in timeless seasonal charm. Here, a farmhouse dining room brings rustic charm with textured ochre walls and olive cabinetry. The reclaimed oak table feels sturdy and welcoming, surrounded by slip-covered chairs in pale linen. Copper accents and woven baskets add autumn richness, while fresh herbs and terracotta pots bring life to the design. Candlelight enhances the golden glow, making every gathering feel intimate, warm, and distinctly French country. This bedroom glows with understated romance, blending golden ochre walls with soft olive textures. A wrought iron bed dressed in linen layers rests against rustic wood accents, while velvet pillows and a woven throw add cozy depth. Patina mirrors and distressed armoires reflect the candlelight, creating a calming retreat. A ceramic vase filled with dried autumn branches completes the space with earthy seasonal beauty. Imagine curling up in this sunny reading nook with pale ochre walls and olive-painted shelves. Rustic wood flooring is softened by a vintage rug, while a linen armchair feels perfectly placed for quiet moments. Autumn foliage in pottery vases adds natural color, and the golden light filtering across stone windowsills feels inviting. Every detail here whispers French country, serenity wrapped in seasonal warmth. This kitchen balances refined rustic style with seasonal richness. Ochre tone plaster walls complement deep olive cabinetry, while a farmhouse table grounds a room. Open shelves display earthenware and woven baskets, adding to the welcoming charm. Above, polished copper pots gleam softly under rustic beams. The palette of muted gold and moss green creates an atmosphere that feels abundant, cozy, and timelessly French countryside. The entryway glows in muted ochre, accented by olive trim and terracotta tiles. A rustic console table holds ceramic vessels filled with dried wheat and eucalyptus, setting a seasonal tone. A vintage mirror with a gilt frame reflects warm candlelight, adding subtle elegance. Woven baskets tucked beneath bring texture and function. This small yet thoughtful design feels both inviting and unmistakably French country. In this rustic dining corner, muted ochre plaster frames olive paneling around a farmhouse table. A patterned runner in soft golds and greens anchors simple ceramic plates, while dried hydrangeas in pitchers capture autumn beauty. Above, an iron chandelier provides gentle light. The woven rush-seated chairs add texture and warmth, creating a gathering place filled with timeless French countryside character. This sitting room pairs ochre walls with olive velvet drapery, creating soft contrast against rustic beams. A tufted linen sofa rests on a patterned wool rug, embroidered pillows adding just enough detail. Antique side tables hold iron lamps, while pottery vases with autumn branches bring natural accents. Every texture and tone here blends into an atmosphere of calm, cozy French country beauty. A cheerful breakfast nook features ochre shiplap and olive cabinetry, with a round wooden table at its heart. Rustic benches topped with plaid cushions add comfort, while terracotta pots of thyme and rosemary line the window. Vintage ceramics and golden candlelight brighten the corner. It's a charming French country space for relaxed mornings, where muted seasonal tones make every meal feel special. This romantic bedroom glows in ochre, with olive shutters framing soft lace curtains. A carved wooden bed layered in cream and moss linens rests beneath a crystal chandelier, giving elegance to rustic charm. A weathered armoire adds authenticity, while ceramic pitchers filled with wheat and lavender remind us of autumn fields. It's a space that feels both calming and richly French country. This living space radiates warmth with ochre walls, olive shutters, and oak beams. A stone fireplace is the centerpiece, framed by pale linen sofas and layered rugs in moss and gold. Iron candelabras add height and glow, while pottery filled with autumn branches completes the design. The result is an inviting French country retreat filled with timeless seasonal touches. The kitchen here glows with ochre plaster and olive shelving, displaying rustic baskets and earthenware bowls. A central farmhouse table holds apples in woven trays, reminding us of harvest abundance. Above, copper pots catch the afternoon sun, adding richness. With terracotta tiles beneath and beams overhead, this kitchen embodies autumnal French country charm in every simple, natural detail. A hallway lined with ochre walls and olive wainscoting feels warm and grounded. Terracotta tiles run the length, leading the eye to a rustic bench dressed with woven cushions. Ceramic urns filled with dried florals add a seasonal accent, while wrought iron sconces cast golden light across the walls. Patinaed mirrors enhance the sense of space, creating simple French countryside beauty. This parlor blends elegance and warmth with ochre plaster walls and olive drapery cascading over tall windows. A carved stone fireplace anchors the room, framed by moss velvet chairs. A distressed wooden coffee table displays pottery filled with autumn leaves, while antique candlesticks glow softly. Layered wool rugs complete the scene, offering both coziness and timeless French country charm. ochre plaster and olive cabinetry set the tone in this farmhouse dining space. A rustic table dressed with a golden linen cloth feels welcoming, topped with vases of autumn leaves. Wrought iron candle holders flicker softly, while antique sideboards display copper vessels that shine in the warm glow. Terracotta floors and wooden beams root the space in authentic countryside character. This living room embraces understated elegance with ochre walls, olive trim, and rustic beams. Linen upholstered chairs rest on patterned rugs, while ceramic vases filled with autumn foliage decorate distressed tables. A stone hearth provides both warmth and character, highlighted by brass accents and woven baskets. Golden sunlight spills in, enhancing the cozy and timeless atmosphere of French countryside style. In this study, ochre walls blend beautifully with olive-painted bookcases. A rustic wooden desk sits beneath a brass lamp, while faded rugs in moss and gold soften the floor. Terracotta vases filled with autumn branches bring natural character. The muted palette and vintage textures create a serene French country retreat, perfect for quiet moments and seasonal calm. This refined bedroom glows with muted ochre tones, accented by olive-painted trim and rustic beams. A wrought iron bed dressed in layers of linen feels restful, with moss pillows and a golden throw adding warmth. Antique side tables hold ceramic lamps and dried florals, while woven rugs bring texture. The soft candlelight completes a French country sanctuary filled with seasonal beauty. Here, a sunroom in ochre stone and olive shutters feels filled with golden light. Wicker chairs with linen cushions invite comfort, while terracotta planters of herbs and dried florals create earthy accents. A patterned rug grounds the space, while rustic beams frame the view. It's a retreat where autumn feels airy, warm, and distinctly French countryside. This elegant living space combines ochre plaster walls with olive trim, anchored by a stone fireplace adorned with brass. Linen sofas topped with embroidered pillows rest on patterned rugs in moss and gold. Distressed tables hold vases of autumn foliage, while lace curtains diffuse soft sunlight. It's French country warmth at its most timeless and serene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Aureterra, where we celebrated the gentle beauty of autumn with French country style in muted ochre and olive tones. From cozy bedrooms to rustic kitchens, each space we explored showed how timeless design can feel both warm and inspiring. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a like, subscribe to Aureterra for more elegant decorating ideas, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing how you bring these ideas to life in your own home. Until next time, may your spaces glow with autumn's warmth.